Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Our Take, a podcast you can trust. And today I'm back with Diesel97,
Hello, guys.
and today we're going to be discussing wind power slash solar power versus regular power. And I'm going to hand you over to Diesel now to explain some of the statistics.
So yeah, like Luke said, we're doing non-renewable versus renewable resources. So I'm gonna go over some statistics about renewable resources since non-renewable, mostly everybody already knows about them. So the first part is going to be about windmills, that's solar panels. So these are some average questions. How much do the average windmills cost to produce and install? A modern windmill costs about $3.5 million to be installed and created.
Wow, that's a lot.
Sourced from nuclear news wire. How long will they last for? A good windmill, the quality one, will last for 20 to 25 years, depending on the frequency of maintenance. That is from Nextra Energy. And how many times does one windmill require maintenance a year? So it says that it'll require at least 3 to 4 maintenances a year. So that's about windmills. Anything to add, Luke?
Not really, but I was just about to say that's a lot of money, $3 billion just to have windmills.
Not billion, million.
Oh, 3 million. Okay, I heard wrong. But anyways, yeah, that's a lot of money. And now on to the part about solar panels.
So, how many solar panels will you need to power your house? So the average household, so maybe 3-bed, 2-bath, something like that, will need about 25 to 30 solar panels to completely offset utility bills. And that's depending on where you are. So if you're in Canada where there's not a lot of sunshine, you'll probably need a lot more.
Yeah, that's a lot. Solar panels.
Yeah, and last question is how long do solar panels last for? And according to GreenBiz, the average solar panel should last for 25 years.
Well, that's okay, but it's not exactly the best. And one thing he didn't mention about windmills is that literally they're not green at all, because after the 25 years expire and they die, literally they can't be scrapped. They have to be put in these windmill graveyards, which just clutters up the planet.
Yeah, and windmills also, here's some minuses that of course you may think I'm biased, but windmills, number one, the area needed to be cleared will cause deforestation.
That's true.
And animals, many birds, like our beloved bald eagle, will be killed by running into these huge blades. I'd say an eyesore if I was a landowner. I'd rather look at the beautiful land than a big, tall fan. And last but not least, windmills they're not very productive for $3.5 million. You have no wind today, what? No electricity?
Yeah, but anyways, and now I'll talk about a few of the pros, and one of the pros is that, you don't have to release smoke into the atmosphere or any of that. Another pro, he did say stuff about deforestation, which that could be a thing, but also I've heard they put them in farmers' fields sometimes, which doesn't cause deforestation, and also, it is a little bit of an eyesore, but it looks okay. And then solar panels, they're not very good for powering like a whole house, but sometimes they're good for like charging a few things, running a few lights. Like I've been on a camping trip before where we had like a little solar panel and it powered like charging for phones and lights, stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool to see a windmill when you're driving along a highway and you see, wow, hundreds of them. But I'm just saying, if I had a nice house, I wouldn't exactly want to look outside and see that all the time. And of course, they're also kind of noises. I mean, I'm sure after a couple of years, they start to get squeaky and everything like that.
Yeah,
and also think about, this is what my main concern is. What about winter? I mean, I'm sure there's good hydraulics, but if it's cold enough, it'll probably freeze. And then if there's no wind, stuff like that. What about solar panels when there's snow covering them? You gotta go out and clear 30 of them,
Yeah, that's kind of hard. And another thing I'd like to mention is I saw this post on Facebook recently where there was two pictures. One was a regular car with a little bit of smoke coming out the tailpipe, and the other one was an electric car, and it was hooked to like these 5 factories that were smoking. So, like we've already said, somewhat, quotes, green power isn't exactly the most best option for creating power, and the other alternative is smoking factories. So in fact, it's worse than regular cars, honestly.
Yeah, so we were discussing about ways to create energy. How about using that? Now, I'm going to discuss some things about Teslas, okay? For all those Tesla fanboys out there, I may trigger you.
Which they are
think
cool,
about
but
this. Yeah, they're cool, but they're not. I mean, I know, charging stations are getting faster, but bro, gas, maybe 5 minutes, you're good for how many miles you see a full gas tank will get you.
whereas with charging, you gotta wait for it to charge.
Yeah, like 30 minutes to 40, and that depends which model you have, how big the battery is, and I mean, how long. So you say something about electric cars, like what you think about them. I'll get some statistics pulled here.
Okay, so basically, like I already said, Teslas are really cool. They're cool looking cars. Elon Musk has made some really good cars, don't get me wrong. But the problems with them, like he was saying, was you gotta wait for it to charge. Whereas with gas, you're like, oh, 5 minutes, fill the tank. Oh yeah, I'm good for like 200 miles or something like that. Whereas with that, you gotta wait like 30 to 40 minutes. So yeah, just stuff like that. And the batteries get old after a while and have to be replaced. And then I think they're like bad for the environment because they get junked or something. Which we're not environmentalists, we're just saying the truth. But
Yeah, I mean, think about one thing. Okay, so here's some statistics. A full charge of a Tesla Model S, which unless if you're a billionaire or millionaire, you're probably going to get Tesla Model S. So the Tesla Model S will last for 400 miles. The Model 3 lasts for 250 miles, which that's pretty sad. And then you go over to, which I would say is the most eco-friendly gas car you can get, the Toyota Prius. On a full tank of gasoline, you will achieve 650 miles of distance.
wow.
And now also, think of, how you see those huge Tesla factories. I think they're called mega factories or something. You know what they're called?
I have no clue. I'm not really into Tesla, but they're
Mega factories, okay? If you look at the gigafactories, okay, what are batteries made out of? Okay, think of this. Batteries are made out of precious metals, which will be mined in countries, okay? Now, you know how your phone, you might have heard the motherboards and different parts require hundreds of different metals, different components, and all of those will be mined out of probably a country in Africa, which is where the most popular mining is, and the batteries, I'm just saying, I'm not sure what they're made out of. Probably lithium, maybe. Let's see. What type of battery do Tesla use? So Tesla's use, lithium-ion batteries. And I'm pretty sure, as most of you know, if you've had experience with batteries, those bad boys are pretty rough. I mean, those chemicals are definitely not your average, amazing consumer chemical.
yeah, and also And also, at home, you can charge your Tesla at home, but like we already said, it takes a while to charge and not very good of a mile radius. More of like a town car that you would drive around town. And then,
yeah, let's be honest, we're not going to go road tripping in a Tesla in a year soon.
yeah. And yeah, that's honestly pretty much it we have for that, but anything more to add?
Yeah, I'm just saying one thing. It's crazy expensive. I mean, think of it. Your car, okay? Yeah, I mean, how long would you say the average car will last for?
I don't know, maybe about 15 years.
And a Tesla's battery, okay? When your Tesla battery goes wrong, how much do you think replacement cost is?
Probably a lot.
For the Model S, okay, we could say is the base price, it's between $15,000 to $20,000.
Whoa. That just shows it's a rich man's car.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, let's see. How long does a Tesla battery last for? I mean, I don't think it'll last. Move on. Tesla should last 300,000 miles. So the average car would pay a lot of money, and let's be honest, Tesla, it's more of currently a rich luxury.
Yeah, that's true. So anyways, guys, that's our take on, you know, electricity, regular electricity versus windmills and renewable energy. That's why it's called Our Take Podcast, because it's our take on stuff. But anyways, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and check out our main channels, Diesel97 and LukeMan97. Anything more to add?
Well, hopefully the links to our channels will be in the description below.
They will.
For aiming and a whole galore of videos.
I'll have them below in the description. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next podcast, which honestly, we're probably thinking of making one next about guns. So, see you guys in the next one.